And now they are a destination spot, San Diego. Why not? Great ballpark, no Chargers, only team in town, and they're flying. Kevin Acee, of course, covers them a long time. San Diego Union Tribune, he's been there forever, and it's good to have him with us here on our show. Happy New Year, Kev. Welcome. And, listen, two good moves by San Diego. I guess they probably looked into Bauer. Price too high? What the heck? Let's get Snell and Darvish. We'll spend half of what we have to spend for Bauer, give up a few prospects, and we help our pitching staff. Do I have that read right or not?
I think you have that right. Now, of course, everything is on A.J. Preller's radar, and this is how he likes to do things. Hey, I'll make one deal. I'll make another deal. I'll turn these prospects into this, and it's all sorts of calculus, and he figured, sure, I know you, Darvish. I'll get him too.
And obviously, Darvish there, maybe the price wasn't as high as they say it could have been for Snell. How about the prospects they unloaded? I know they kept their top two prospects in their farm system. The reports are, and these are just reports, so who knows? Nobody's ever seen these kids play. But the reports are that they did not give up a ton of good prospects to obtain two pitchers since they're taking all the money back. What can you tell me about that, Kev?
Yeah, obviously these prospect lists are arbitrary, and some of the guys that they gave up in the last couple of days, people had in their top 10. I think by and large, they were all in the top 20. The three teenagers and the 20-year-old plus Zach Davies they gave up for Victor Caratini and Yu Darvish. Guys in the 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 range. These are, like I said, really young guys. But of the four players, prospects that internally, and that's really all that matters. We can all have our list and our thoughts, but there are four guys that for a long time have been considered virtually untouchable in the Padres organization, and they only gave up one of them, Luis Patino, who was a part of the haul that the Rays got for Blake Snell. But Mackenzie Gore, C.J. Abrams, and Luis Campusano, who are really good by everybody's estimation. The Padres have amazingly been able to keep them and all the activity that they've had since the trade deadline.
How about that? Now they have sort of a new front office with Ron Fowler's resignation, and he seems to be really wrapped up on catching the Dodgers. Give me a thought process of how that, was the magnet for making these two moves here. What can you tell me there?
Really, this should not be surprising with Peter Seidler taking over. That's who went from a general partner to basically the managing partner. That's not his title. I think it's chairman of the board. But Peter Seidler is now the control person for the Padres. He is all in. Ron Fowler was all in too, but Ron Fowler was also on the labor committee, a little bit more pragmatic than Peter Seidler. And it was a part of me not believing last week right away that this Yu Darvish thing could really happen with the money that he is owed over the next 3 years and this year in particular. I thought, gosh, I don't know. But you know what? I was doing my Ron Fowler thinking rather than my Peter Seidler thinking. And while there had been indications that Peter was going to toe the line early on, obviously, A.J. Preller convinced him, hey, this is how A.J. Preller and Josh Stein, the assistant GM, convinced him this is how we can make all the money and all the pieces work. And so really, given how gung-ho, enthusiastic that Peter Seidler is, this is a pretty typical move.
Very good. Like to hear it. Now, they have a very good team. They're not as good as the Dodgers, but they have obviously a team that is going to be very competitive. They are going to be a playoff team, all things considered. I don't love the outfield. I certainly love the infield. I like the two starters. They figure out what they have to do in the bullpen. They got dynamic players in Machado and Tatis. Hosmer's a good player, Myers. But I don't love the outfield there. Kevin, give me some thoughts. Do you agree, disagree? What's your take on that for a sec? Let me hear.
I think I agree with you. Like I was thinking this morning, dang it, am I actually going to be put in the position where I got to early in the season, the stupid predictions we do? Might the Padres actually be as good as the Dodgers? I don't know. I agree with you. That infield is very Dodger-like in terms of they just have a lot of depth, and especially adding Kim as they did yesterday, they can do a lot of things there. I also think that Kim and Jake Cronenworth, who Jake Cronenworth, I'm told, did not become an outfielder yesterday when they got Kim. But I think it would be really surprising if the Padres don't have Kim and Cronenworth at least available and get them ready to play in the outfield. Tommy Pham, Trent Grisham, the Gold Glove winner, by the way. Will Myers, who last year finally played like the Padres were paying him to play without the streaks in a short season. it's a good outfield. Is there depth there? There is not. That's something that they're still searching. They think Brian O'Grady, a guy that they signed, a free agent, is a nice number 5 outfielder. But if you want to be the Dodgers and you want to have those interchangeable parts where, gosh, almost any night, either side of the plate, you are fielding one of the best lineups in baseball. And in the 7th, 8th, 9th inning, you're making moves that you don't have a real drop off. As a matter of fact, you may have gotten better. That's the Dodgers. If you want that, the Padres still need another outfield piece.
100%. Kevin, well done. Happy New Year. Thanks for a few minutes here today. Go get him in San Diego. Appreciate you coming up.